Hi, and thank you so much for having the courage to ask this question. And they sent me a picture, so I'm thinking that this is A-3 number 2 maybe, because one was done. And it says solve the system by addition or subtraction, I guess. And the system, and I know that the picture is blurred, but it is 3x, 3x plus y equals 25, and the second, my computer is slow. The second equation is 3x minus 2y equals 4. So when I look at this, the thing that stands out to me is that the x's, the 3x's are the same. When they are the same, if I add them, they're not going to cancel. So then what I need to do is actually subtract them. And some people are kind of have a hard time seeing the 3-digit number, like when you're adding on where you're subtracting. So what I'm going to try to do is I am going to insert a table that is, you know what, I'm going to make it, like this. Oops, it was too big. And I didn't want to. Okay, I'm going to make this small. Now that we saw it. And then I'm going to make this, let me see. So I'm just going to keep it like that for right now. Okay, so the way I see the 3 digits is you got 3x right there. And then on this digit, I have a, I'll leave it like that. Okay, so 3x on this one, and then I have a plus y right there, and I'm going to put a plus y right there. And then on this side, I'm going to put a 25. You know, now I can make it smaller. So this is how I see, kind of like you're adding a 3-digit or you're subtracting a 3-digit number. Okay, then on the other one, I have 3x and negative 2y, and then the 4. So now I am going to subtract. Okay, this is my 3 digits. I'm going to subtract. Well, 3x minus 3x, that's 0. Remember that when we were simplifying equations, we didn't put the 0, so this is 0. Now here, this is the ugly part. You got a positive y, and I'm subtracting 2y. So subtracting, this is what gets people confused, because you're subtracting 2y. So what we can do is we can change it to addition of the opposite. So once we change it to addition of the opposite, instead of subtracting negative 2y, we say we add it, and the opposite of negative 2y is positive 2y. So what I'm going to be left with is 3y here. Okay, equals, now again, 25 minus 4, that's going to be 21. Okay, so now I got, I eliminated one of the variables. So once again, this is called systems of equations by elimination. You want to eliminate one of the variables so that you can solve for the other one. And what we're trying to do is we're trying to find out which two numbers can I put in here so that 3 times one number plus the other number is 25, and 3 times that number minus 2 times the other number is equal to 4. So which one makes both of these equations true? So anyways, going back to here, this is now the y is being multiplied by 3. So what do? We divide both sides by 3. Okay, remember we're division, so we're gonna underline it to show the fraction bar, the division. Okay, so here 3 divided by 3 is 1. 1 times y is just gonna be y. And now 21 divided by 3 is 7. Okay, so now we know what y is. Now we gotta figure out what is x. It was interesting because the person that I helped them, they saw that this one was the easiest equation. The way I see it is this one is simpler because it already has the y already by itself. It looks much simpler than this one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use that one. I'm going to use 3x plus y equals 25. And now I'm going to substitute the value of x that we found. X is 7. So right here I'm going to have 3x plus 7 equals 25. I replaced the y for the value that we found, 7 right there. So now I want to get the y alone, the x alone here. The x is being multiplied by 3 and then added by 7. So now I'm going to subtract 7 from both sides. Whatever I do to one side, I got to do to the other side. And then I am going to remember that we are subtracting, so I'm going to put a long line. Okay, so on this side, I'm going to keep the 3x, and then here, positive 7 and negative 7, that's 0, and then on equals, on the other side, I'm going to have 25 minus 7, that's 18, and now I am going to, the x is being multiplied by 3, so the inverse of multiplying by 3 is dividing by 3. Whatever I do to one side, I got to do to the other side. So remember, I'm dividing. So I underline each term because that's the fraction bar, and I am dividing here. And so now I have 3 divided by 3 is 1. 1 times x is just x. And then 18 divided by 3 is 6. So now I know that the solution, I'm going to put it right here, the solution is the x first, the x is 6, so 6, and the y is 7. And you know what? Quickly, I'm going to check right here to see if it makes it true. So, oops, I messed up everything. Okay, I'm going to bring this one down. Oh, never mind. I'll just do it right here at the bottom. Okay, so here, I'll do it right here, because I want to show you. So the equation is 3x plus y equals 25. So check 3 times x, which is 6. That's 3 times 6 is 18. Plus the y is 7. 18 plus 7, that gives me 25. I know that it checks. Now I got to check on the other one too. The other equation is 3x minus 2y. So 3, oops, I don't want to underline this one. So 3 times 6, that is 18, minus 2 times y was 7, 18 minus 14, that equals to 7. So I know that it makes both of these statements true. Okay, thank you.